Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So we have been doing an extensive video series on the seventh house and its various intricacies as well as the intricacies of the seventh lord. So this video is going to tell you the direction from which your spouse is going to come from. Okay. And to know about the direction of the spouse, you have to look at the house placement of the seventh lord. Okay. So that is going to give you the actual direction from where your spouse is going to come. Okay, now this is a disclaimer that you have to, this is a precaution that you have to maintain while using this information that I'll be sharing in this video. The direction of the spouse is going to be determined by the direction of your birthplace, okay, not from the place where you are currently residing in. Say your birthplace is somewhere in Indore, say it's in Indore in Madhya Pradesh, and you are residing somewhere in Pune. So the direction of the spouse is going to be determined by the direction from Indore and not from Pune. Okay, because Indore is your birthplace and this is your birth chart. So it is very specific to the place of your birth. Okay, so with this information in mind, let's start this video. And as I said, the direction of from where your spouse will come is determined by the direction of the, of the birthplace. Oh, sorry, the direction, the placement, the house placement of the seventh lord, right? And this is strictly in accordance with D1. Don't go into the other divisional charts like D9 when you judge the direction of your spouse. Okay. So if the seventh lord of the D1 chart is placed in the first house, then your spouse is going to come from the eastern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the second house, then the spouse is going to come from the northeastern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the third house, then the spouse is going to come from, again, it's going to come from the northeastern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart, then it is going to, of the D1 chart, then it is the spouse, then the spouse is going to come from the northern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the fifth house, then the spouse is going to come from the northwestern direction. Similarly, if the seventh lord is placed in the sixth house, then also the spouse is going to come from the northwestern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the seventh house, then the spouse is going to come from the western direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the eighth house, then the spouse is going to come from the southwestern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the ninth house, then again the spouse is going to come from the southwestern direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the 10th house, then the spouse is going to come from the southern direction. Okay. If the seventh lord is placed in the 11th house, then the spouse is going to come from the southwest direction. If the seventh lord is placed in the 12th house, then also the spouse is going to come from the southwestern direction. Okay. So remember the precaution that I mentioned to you in the beginning of this video while judging the position or judging the direction from where the spouse is going to come. And if you have understood whatever I have shared, please give your feedback in the comment section whether it applies to you or not. Okay. As always, kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not liked it already or subscribed it already. Like the content and please share it with your friends and family if you think they are going to benefit from this information. So that's it from me in this video. I'll see you soon in yet another video. Namaste. Om Gurave Namah.